Hey everyone, this is Veda back with a second collective message for today, Wednesday, July 16th. These three cards just fell out. My first thought was that there's a King of Swords whose wish is to betray you, which is an odd sort of thing to just pop in my mind straight away. But that is what is happening for someone here, okay? We also have the message of do not lend them the money. They have no intentions of paying you back. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, a Leo, okay? So this does feel a little bit remnant of today's first reading, which turned out to be more financial than what these readings normally come out to be. Yeah, so let's see. Another way to read this energy, we've got this wishes coming true. You could be in your King of Swords energy, very intelligent. You could be relaxed, keep your emotions in check, but we've got the backstabbing, betrayal. I almost said backtracking, ending, defeat. So anyway I read this, we've got this Ten of Swords. So there's a little bit of a problem here. Okay, this could involve you. This could be an external energy to you. Let's see what comes out. Actually, Three of Coins. So this could be a work relationship. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to try to keep this reading simple. Because as some of y'all know, they can really just go all sorts of different ways. Let me just see what deck I could get. That could... Yeah, let's just try this deck. Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, realizing dreams, cheerful, joyful, positive, optimistic. That's how someone sees you. So now we have playing the field. Somebody could be an athlete. Someone is weighing their options, okay? You could be weighing your options. Again, fun here. We have optimism here. So some of you just want to have a good time. You're tired of the drama. You're tired of worrying about things that you know are out of your control. You just want to have a good time. Maybe some of you are coming out of a relationship and you're not too interested in any sort of commitments at this time, okay? Let's see why this King of Swords is here. Upgrading. So that's also interesting because we do have this options here. Someone is upgrading, making upgrades, changes in your life. But, yeah, not allowing others to treat you as less than. So some of you could be moving away from a player type of energy that was not really valuing you, okay, after being severely betrayed. And this could be a boss with this Three of Coin here. This could be a work-love relationship. A lot of different things could be happening with this energy. Remember, only take what resonates. Kick rocks to the rest. Ten of Swords. Instant chemistry is what's clarifying the backstabbing. So this is a new connection that feels instant, like it's faded. So again, this could be you leaving behind something that might have felt disastrous, moving into something new with someone else. There's instant chemistry, but maybe you're kind of on the fence because you just want to relax, have fun, nothing too serious at this point. And or this could be a new energy that you should just not let your guard down with. So let's do another round, see what else comes out. Playing the field is what's clarifying this Nine of Cups. Stains. Someone could be a painter. No matter how much you clean or scrub, the stain remains. So for some of you, you've exited a relationship that just really, it did you in. It did you in. It could have even felt like near fatal. Something about a fatal attraction. Something has left a bad taste in your mouth, a bad experience. Let's see what else. Upgrading. One night stand. So this is a one night stand situation for someone. Or this King of Swords, who could be a boss, just kind of gets off on seducing people, energies. Getting or doing better than before. Getting or doing better than before, and then going into a one-night stand, temporary good time, which is going back to this playing the field, having fun. There's instant chemistry, so there is a situation where someone has instant chemistry with someone else. They've had a one-night stand. This person could have felt like the one. Things moved very quickly, but then we're back to this Ten of Swords. Let's clarify this instant chemistry. You know, I just have to say, these collective readings, they do dictate what I end up seeing in my news feed. And so I do get confirmation after confirmation of these readings here. So I don't know, again, I've said this before, I don't know if the cards are just picking up on the algorithm. I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is something that has happened, it's happening. So this is past, present, future energy, okay? I don't like reading this because I can already tell it's just going in there's a tailspin here. So let me just see. Instant chemistry. Turning over a new leaf. Okay, well that's good. Because what this means too is that someone has learned from whatever sort of karmic pattern of behavior this is that could involve really falling head over heels over people, because your energy, remember who you are. Your energy is magnetic. Okay, you attract people, and because you're so optimistic, so positive, so loving, you see the best in others. And sometimes only seeing the best in others can create those blind spots, which is the energy that was kind of coming through in today's first reading. So if you get a chance, check that one out. It went a little long, but here is a new leaf. Fresh start. Okay, so this is good. Someone is making a new beginning for themselves, upgrading, okay, getting out of something. Somebody's had to see something about themselves. Or this one night stand. Someone could feel like, okay, you know, I've come so far, I've escaped whatever sort of situation this might have been. I met this person, I fell in love instantly, but you know what, it was a fun time, but I realized I've come so far, I don't want to be in this space again. So somebody has already stopped something from happening by just being very truthful with themselves, turning over a new leaf. Okay, that's for somebody, not everybody. Man, this menopause, I'm telling you, the past couple of days, it's hot though. Chicago right now is just way too muggy. Yeah, way too muggy. I'm going to take this tarot deck and I'm going to do another round and just see what else what else comes out, okay? 9 of Cups. Empress. So you're this Empress energy. Now we've got the King of Cups. So we have 2 kings showing up. One dominantly. This King of Swords is a dominant figure, okay? The King of Cups is followed by the 5 of Coins. So some of you could have exited a relationship with a King of Cups and met a King of Swords, and there was instant chemistry. One night stand. a lot of fun. But that's all it was for someone, okay? Turning over a new leaf. Now let's go back. King of Swords. So we've got this Empress here that is kind of the Empress is looking ahead and the King of Swords is looking ahead. So this could have just been a mutual situation. Fun was had, instant chemistry, and now two people have decided to continue to move separately. Let's just maybe, okay? King of Swords, let's see. Page of Coin is what's clarifying the King of Swords. And then at the bottom we have Knight of Coin. The Page of Swords is facing the Ten of Swords. Someone is already down in this card, okay? Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. It landed face down. So back to the one night stand. But we also have turning over a new leaf. But with the Ace of Wands face down, someone is not learning the lesson. Feels like it's this King of Swords energy here. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Coin. The World, the Hermit, Seven of Cups. Let's get another card for King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Good news, but there's betrayal. There's a new beginning, but there's a hiccup. So there's a hiccup here. Five of Cups. So this King of Swords has regret when it comes to whatever this Page of Coin energy is. Why? Because it set them back. Okay? The Devil. So this King of Swords there's a setback here. They made a poor decision, repeated a karmic pattern. The Devil is followed by the Star, healing. Then we got the Seven of Coin again, the World again, Hermit again. Soul searching. So there's like back and forth energy here. Regretting this King of Swords gave someone good news. They regretted it instantly. Let's just keep going. Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands. So that would be 10, 1, 1, 1. Enemies. Bitterness. Someone's bitter. Someone feels like they were used. Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. Okay. Ace of Cups. So two aces, new beginnings, but there's a hiccup here. Or not. Or someone's learned the lesson. They're moving ahead, closing out this cycle of betrayal, instant chemistry, turning over a new leaf. Victory is at the bottom, followed by Chariot. So that's like double victory. Then we've got the Ten of Wands. The Emperor, King of Wands, Page of Swords. So I do feel like this King of Swords is being watched under surveillance. They made a mistake. New job loss. So this could be a job loss. This King of Swords could be some high-powered position. They could have gotten with a younger colleague at a new position, regret it instantly. Something is so off here. Let's go another round, playing the field. Wishing for an Empress. Your wishes are coming true. Four of Wands landing here on the Five of Cups. Seven of Wands. So there's a King of Swords that feels they have to defend themselves. Let's get another card for the Empress. Queen of Wands is showing up with the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So see, this is what I'm saying. This King of Swords here could already be with this Empress energy here, or wanting to be, but they've delved backwards or something like that, and it has to do with the Queen of Wands. Five of Wands, Nine of Swords. There is a nightmare here. Someone is kicking themselves. Like, how do I keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? Empress, 9 of Cups. Crossing over on Empress, 3 of Cups. Yeah, somebody stepped out on an Empress that they've been wishing for their whole life. And then we have the Moon. Yep. High Priestess. Nothing is hidden from this High Priestess, okay? So the Moon and the High Priestess, and the Empress, you're insanely psychic. You saw this happen before it happened. And you allowed something to happen just to give so that you could finally say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to get the stains, get rid of these stains off my favorite white shirt, no matter what. I'm done. You know that you deserve better. The Moon and the High Priestess, 2 of Coins, 2 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, the Star again. I want to see what's going on with this sequence here separately, so we'll just pull those out. Instant chemistry here. In the reverse, 9 of Wands in the reverse. Refusing to compromise. Stubborn, rigid, obstinate. Yeah. Whoever last one standing. So this King of Swords made a mistake, stepped out on an Empress, didn't think that they were caught. The Empress is silent in this High Priestess energy, letting this story unfold. There's some sort of rancid, rabid type of Queen of Wands energy on the warpath. Could be very attractive, a seductress or whatever. They're not allowing this King of Swords to discard them, or to even be able to try to start over or rekindle a relationship with this Empress here. Let's get another card for this one night stand. Judgment. Yeah, this has been a really difficult lesson for someone to learn. They could have avoided this though. 4 of Swords here. The Fool, the Tower. So we could be talking about some sort of something that's been transferred, transmitted via this bed here. Someone could have even had this could be a prostitution here with this money and this purse, or an escort, or somebody that just high-end escort, something like that. I don't know. This King of Swords messed up. They tried to bury this, but it's coming out. Someone's home is at risk. This person is this King of Swords here. Something's at risk. At risk. Let's get another card for the King of Swords. Temperance. Balance. Peace is what's clarifying the King of Swords. Let's get one more. That's good. King of Swords, Temperance, Judgment. But we got this 5 of Cups, regret, Page of Coins. So somebody regrets whatever good news this was. Balance. Maybe the good news appeared to be something legit. 4 of Wands, upgrading. Went back in. 10 of Wands. King of Coin and the 4 of Swords is what's coming out. So fear, anxiety, stress, mature, grounded male. So whatever situation this is between a King of Swords and a King of Coin. Temperance and Judgment. This is some main event energy that it's got a lot of ramifications. 6 of Wands is still victory. It's followed by the 10 of Wands. I feel like, yeah, see, then you got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So somebody's winning streak is over. This King of Swords winning streak is over. They made a big mistake. They thought they could cover it up. It's got to do with a one-night stand. So something or someone has come back to bite this King of Swords in the bow tie. Okay, they held off as long as they could. But there's a King of Pentacles here that's taking this, yeah. So this King of Pentacles wants this King of Swords position. So whatever offer this is, this page of coin here, it came from this King of Pentacles. Yeah, 8 of Wands, Queen, here she goes again. Queen of Wands, and is followed by the Lovers. And 7 of Swords. This King of Swords got set up by this King of Pentacles. And here's this Empress off here to the side that saw it all go down. Could have even have warned this King of Swords. This is what's going to happen to you if you don't learn how to think with your head. The one that's above your shoulders. Someone's way too cocky, inexperienced when it comes to this Queen of Wands. Whoever this is no joke right here. Lovers and the 7 of Swords, Page of Wands, and then the 6 of Swords. So this is, remember, this is also the card of politicians, right? Actors, etc. Travel here with the 6 of Swords, 4 of Cups. Wowzers. So I don't think I have to clarify these cards. It's kind of, everything is here in the middle. It's all coming together. There's a downfall of this King of Swords energy. And maybe, you know, Bill Clinton back in the day, he was like, what did he say? I did not have da-da-da-da-da with that woman. And then the dress had the stains on it. So that's something like this. But in this instant, this isn't an intern, although it could be. But I feel like it's someone that was paid. And whoever paid them was the Queen of Wands, who could have been a former lover or something like that. So yeah, this is some sort of scandalous situation here. Let's see what we get with this card. Empress. Someone wishes they could go back in time. Wow, numbness here is what's clarifying Empress. Escaping emotions with substances. So whoever this Empress is, they could feel very isolated. The 3 of Cups is sideways. So somebody has checked out of a relationship. All the way out. They want to be paid handsomely too. Numbness is number 22. Let's get another card for Empress. Or someone is drinking themselves numb because they blew their chance with this Empress. Numbness. Speculation. Chasing quick gains. Ignoring long-term stability. I feel like this is this King of Swords energy with this one night stand. This is a repeat offender. And they just are who they are, we'll just say. Chasing quick fun, satisfaction, but they always end up screwing themselves over because they overestimate their own potential. So this King of Swords could be a very arrogant individual. Let's get another card. Germination. And we have Shredder here landing on top of instant chemistry. I want to awaken your memories of us, but is it too late? Will you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand my intentions? Is what this King of Swords is saying, perhaps to this Empress here. Germination prevents future issues by addressing root causes. I feel like the Empress, with that sequence we saw of the High Priestess and the Moon, again, I feel like this Empress warned this King of Swords what would happen. They did not listen. And now the worst has happened. Yeah, freaking Casanova at the bottom of the deck. I'm just in a loop. I'm in a loop. Yeah, so if this is reminiscent of any of your any energy of someone that you've dealt with, there might have been an occasion where you absolutely saw their future unfold and you tried to stop it. You tried to stop the future. All right, well, let's see what else we get. Empress. So there's a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands working together. Social engineering. Yeah, so whatever this was, it was planned. MK Ultra, social engineering, germination, future issues. So the future of social engineering is changing on the macro level. That's interesting. Roots out issues from their source and promotes stability. I feel like this new social engineering is a false promotion of stability through convincing people that having one-night stands and just playing the field and not really focused on much other than having fun. However they're doing, it's very subtle, it's very sly. Macro level, let's go back to the Empress. All right, we got this one landing here. Heavy smoker, so this Empress here who is drinking, it's safe to say with this heavy smoker, somebody could have been an ex-smoker, now they're smoking again. And then we have, review the contract carefully. There is a deception within a hidden clause. 3 is the Empress, 4 is the Emperor, and 21 is the World. So in some cases, this is a macro level storyline that is continuing to unfold. I feel like this Empress character is someone that's quiet in the background, doesn't like anyone in their business. This Empress could be hiding something for this King of Swords. So if this is a marriage, there's some sort of, so in some cases, this is an open marriage. This is an open marriage. Damn. All right. Well, this is an open marriage, and if there's a prenuptial agreement or something, there's a contract, there's a deception within the contract of the prenuptial agreement. Okay, well that just, I mean, it's not random, but it just came out in like open marriage. That's one, that's interesting. They can do what they want with their life, but they cannot do what they want with yours. So if this Empress here is going through a very terrible time, they have indeed decided, you know what, I'm out. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to protect you anymore. You're on your own. King of Swords. Hiding, destroying evidence. I already knew that's what the energy was with the Shredder, but the Shredder came out in the reverse, which is giving me this dialogue. I want to awaken your memories of us. That's the social engineering here. This mofo right here is a trip. Hiding, destroying evidence. But the Empress has the evidence. Okay, So this is the evidence. Whatever stain this is the evidence. Efference. I don't know what. I don't know. Okay. Hiding, destroying evidence. Yeah. Let's see why the King of Coin is here. Wow. Stash house is landing on shredder. Bodies. So there's bodies hidden in a stash house. Karmic spreading misery like mayonnaise. The misery is the propaganda, which is a part of the dark agenda. So very much macro level energy, and now we've got someone who just does whatever they want, and then they play the victim. Why do you treat me so cold? What did I do to deserve this? Why can't you love me again? King of Coin, one more. Super creepy. Landed in the reverse under this Ace of Cups, but I'm not taking anything on this board as being anyone turning a new leaf at this point, other than the collective. Okay, dehydration, dark agenda. So something is going on with the water sources deliberately. Bodies in a stash house, hiding, destroying evidence. It's very difficult to hide a body. And we're talking about more than one body. This could be bodies of water, though, because we do have dehydration. Jeez, I'm itching. All right, let's get one more card. Judgment. So the King of Pentacles is part of this dark agenda. I feel like this super creepy, and the reverse just means they're 10 times creepier than what people already are saying. So in some cases, this is a public figure. Let's get one more card for the King of Pentacles. Oh, we got two. Trying to provoke you. Not a word from their mouth can be trusted. Their heart is filled with destruction. Their throat is an open grave. So there is an open grave. It's in the stash house here. With their tongue they speak deceit. Psalm 5:9. Somebody could be 59 years old. Someone's trying to provoke you. High mercury levels. Yeah, definitely talking about some bodies of water. Some contamination. Maybe there's going to be another chemical spill somewhere. I don't know. All right, well. Let's see why this... No, I want to go back to Judgment. Sinkhole. All right, well, the judgment is these I'm not gonna curse, but they going all the way to gosh darn hell. Okay, sinking, and this could be a sinkhole that's opening up, several in fact, and it has to do with too much water. So I'm not sure. I think there's flooding in New York. So sinkholes in New York, infrastructure, poor infrastructure because of the corruption. Okay. There goes Raymond again. One more card. Turning over a new leaf. Let's see what this is about. Heavily redacted in the reverse. Lawfare. AI generated photo. Rare gem. Muddy water swamp ass kisser. Man, Spirit just, I swear, these cards, they just spill all the beans. On the macro level, we know that there's the list, okay? We know there's the list. We got lawfare here, okay? Whatever this document that's being reversed, that's no longer heavily redacted because it's in the reverse, it's an AI generated photo, okay? Because they're all a part of the swamp. And that's the contamination. That's where the high mercury levels are. But then look what we got here. Earth angel, wrong prescription, You have a high tolerance for physical pain. The big payback. So that's a whole nother spin on the reading. Big payback. We have judgment out already. Wrong prescriptions. You have a high tolerance for pain. Let's see who this. I want to see who this be. I want to see who this be. Earth Angel. Fallen Angel. Earth Angel. Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. Gosh darn it. Raymond does not know how to cross the street. At least he didn't get hit. Goodness. Earth Angel. Let me just do one more quick shuffle. 9 of Cups here. No, 8 of Cups. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. So there is a lot of confusion here. Earth Angel. Landing on the big payback. And 1, 2, the 7 of Cups. So yeah. People are deliberately being confused, misled with this 2 of Swords. And here's the Lovers again. Gemini. Earth Angel. Okay, so now we have 9 of Cups landing on the 7 of Cups, the big payback. And then we have this 4 of Coin. 6 of Coin, King of Blades. There he is again. Followed by the Page of Bones. And the Queen of Blades, Queen of Swords. Followed by the 9 of Swords. So there is major calamity here. Earth Angel is clarified by this 4 of Wands. No, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Can't read my Roman numerals. Somebody's name could be Roman. Someone has a Roman nose. Knight of Bones. 2 of Swords. Lovers again. So there's major confusion here, Earth Angel. But you're battling through it. You're taking a time out, contemplating, watching, observing, keeping quiet, okay? Wrong prescriptions. Yeah. So you have a high tolerance for what is a very painful situation. You know you're going to come through. Wrong prescriptions. Page of Goblets. Somebody here pretending like they didn't know. Yeah, someone's drink got spiked. So that goes back to the sequence of the King of Swords and the one night stand. The Queen of Wands sending someone in, very young. The Queen of Wands is very much aware of whatever sort of, what is the King of Swords is tempted by. So, yeah, temperance, temptation. Yeah, okay, so this Page of Goblets here spikes someone's drink, clarifying wrong prescriptions. You have a very high tolerance for pain. So maybe this wasn't a one-night stand at all. This King of Swords got bamboozled. Wrong prescription. They might not have engaged in any sort of activity, but there's something here that there's evidence of, okay? You have a very high tolerance for pain, physical pain, and now we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of Wands. So, yeah, you're a fighter. Whoever you are, you're a fighter. You don't back down. You're not backing down. You're going to take this, whatever it is, all the way. All the way. One night stand. Let's get one more card for this one night stand. And then I'll close this out. Oh, nothing. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is what's clarifying the one night stand. And here is the 6 of Swords. So this is bodies. This is a body. Oh. Ace of Goblets, the Hermit, the Tower. Yeah, there's a body that came out of this one night stand that was stashed somewhere else. Maybe the King of Swords was completely knocked out from the wrong prescription given by this Page of Goblets, but now the evidence of them perhaps being with this person who I think is gone is what can't be hidden and what could be coming to the surface. Active investigation with the Tower. Wow. All right, well, yeah, whatever that is, it's crazy. People are doing way too much. Nothing's been the same since 2020, man. I'm telling you now. 5 years later, what have we learned? Final messages for the collective, please and thank you. Prosperity, beloved one, leadership, comfort, divine order, take your power back. So I guess the moral of this story is no matter what happens, you're going to make it. You're going to make it through. You're going to make it all the way to the finish line. Your material needs are provided. So, yeah, as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality, okay? Manifesting your dreams into reality, protecting yourself, relying on your intuition. You got to rely on your intuition because right now that's the only thing that's true, at least in this storyline. So that's what I have, collective. I'll see you guys soon in another one.